Hey, Tigers, I have a joke for you. What is a pirate's favorite exercise? The plank. Well, we're going into week 5. That's right, week 5 of a total of 6 weeks of learning at home. And my theme this week is just keep trying. We don't want you to give up. The word that Mrs. Zeichel shared with me this week was resilience. So be sure you read the newsletter and her exact words because she's our cheerleader and she wants you to remain resilient. Not only you, but Mrs. Pearson, your parents, our community. We're going to keep moving forward and we're going to finish strong, but we need each other to do that. Okay, real quickly, I'm going to talk to you about the 3 lessons that you will be doing this week. Lesson one in language arts. You guys are going to be working on how to find good resources and do research. You know all about plagiarism. You can't copy and paste, but you synthesize information and you write it in your own words, okay? So, on your quiz, one of the questions is going to ask you to actually define synthesize, okay? And to synthesize means to combine your ideas from more than one source to support your claim. You've all written an argumentative essay already in 6th grade, and you know how to research and synthesize information. And so that's going to be one of your questions. Just think of yourself as a news reporter. The what, the where, the when, the why, the who, the how, those are all the important ingredients of a good paper. So once you make your claim, you support it with some good factual research so that you make it believable and you get your point across. People hear your voice. They're going to listen to you when you can back it up with facts, okay? So just make sure that your sources are current, and I want you to also make sure that your source is reliable and it's written by a trusted authority. So .edus and .govs and .orgs, those are usually pretty packed full of factual information versus people's opinions, okay? That's one whole lesson. Your second lesson is actually about the 3 parts of a good essay. You're already an expert at this. You know a good essay needs a good hook. And that could be a fact, that could be a question, it could just be a statement. So the introductory is going to contain your hook, your claim, and you want to tell us your viewpoint on a topic, basically, in the introductory paragraph. Okay, and in the body, that's where you're going to take all that wonderful research that you've done, and your body paragraph, you're going to give 3 main points to support your claim, okay? And explain why the evidence supports the overall claim. Sometimes people don't connect the dots, so go ahead and explain it to us. So your body paragraphs are going to be 3 points that support your claim that was in your introductory paragraph. And guess what? Just like we talked about in class, your closing paragraph, you always restate your claim in your closing paragraph, okay? It should be very clear what your viewpoint is on a particular topic. So your closing paragraph is also going to have your call to action. And you're very, very familiar with that as well. So motivate your audience to do something with a call to action, restate that claim, and leave them with something to think about in the closing paragraph. So that means you have 5 paragraphs, 1 introductory paragraph, 3 body paragraphs with 3 main, what would we call them, points that you're going to use with factual information to support your claim, and then your closing paragraph with your call to action. And then finally, you have in your last lesson, you're going to have your, it's, the whole lesson is about practicing, how practicing makes it perfect. And so let's just say one of your questions is it important to practice your presentation in order to come across and feel confident? Absolutely, yes, that is a true statement. Absolutely. So some things that you can do to make sure that you come across as confident also is you want to pace yourself. Don't talk too fast. Stand up straight. Try to make good eye contact. Smile. And pronounce your words clearly. If you really want to captivate your audience, you want to use visuals, multimedia, movie clips, personal stories, eye contact, hand gestures, body gestures. You do some of those things. You could have graphics, videos, graphic organizers, all those things you did in a feature article. That will definitely captivate your audience. So I'm going to leave you with this. These 3 lessons that you do this week are very important because they're very relevant, not only to your future career, but to 7th grade. And so 7th grade can be pretty writing intensive. So everything in there, you're going to be able to, it's going to benefit you. You're going to be able to apply to your life in the future. And it's going to make writing easier for you. So it just really goes over the basic rules of writing, research, and presenting. So I know you've got this. Good luck, Tigers. I look forward to seeing you in our Zooms this week. And I created some anchors for you, and I have all the information that is most pertinent in those 3 anchors to break down what's most important in your lessons. So you should feel pretty confident when you're done this week. All right, good luck, guys.